I'm Dr. Theresa Bullard, and this is Mystery Teachings. Could our universe be just one in a vast sea of the multiverse? If so, how does it have any bearing on our lives? In this episode, we begin to grasp our infinity and discover ways to actualize more of our full human potential. Scientists and science fiction writers alike love to toy with the ideas of multiverses and parallel realities, but usually when they do, they invoke it as a way to explain away the anthropic principle, namely that our universe is fine-tuned for life, as if by design. Or alternatively, to eliminate the quantum interpretation of a participatory universe, meaning that we have a role to play in creating this universe. Often when we hear scientists or media reporting on mysterious topics, especially ones that are gaining a lot of attention or that seem to be paranormal, they like to use this phrase, mystery solved. Is it really? Or is that just a way to get people to think that there is no mystery? Science has solved it, so we can stop wondering, stop asking questions, stop believing in higher powers or aliens or whatever mystery, and just go back to life as usual. Perhaps we might want to all be wary of this phrase, mystery solved. Life is one big mystery. Our universe is an even bigger one. And the biggest mystery of all is us. Who are we? What is our potential? Exploring the mysteries is what brings meaning and curiosity and a desire to seek more knowledge so that we can grow from it. Rather than trying to explain away the mystery, let's embrace it. Let's welcome a bit more magic and mystery into our lives. When we do, life becomes a lot more exciting and interesting. That is why this series is called Mystery Teachings. And that is also why mystery schools are called mystery schools. Rather than trying to explain away the mystery, or hide the mystery as some suspect, it's about exploring the mysteries of life, the universe, the soul, the nature of spirit, and of the self. Despite the way that scientists interpret this idea of a multiverse, it too is a mystery worth exploring. Why? Well, because it helps us to touch infinity and expand our mind, to remember who we are as eternal beings. Metaphysics also works with the ideas of multiverses and parallel realities, while still including consciousness and spirit as vital ingredients. Let's explore what both science and metaphysics have to say on these ideas and how they can be used in a way that actually empowers our lives in the here and now. We've learned that string theory provides some exciting and beautiful possibilities for discovering a unified theory of everything. And string theory is what has opened the door to the multiverse idea in science. How did it do that? Well, it goes back to the issue that string theorists are grappling with, the challenge of identifying the exact geometry of the superstrings and extra dimensions hidden within our universe. They have many candidate shapes allowed by the math, over 10 to the power 500 possibilities, which is a massive number. Each geometry theoretically corresponding to its own universe with a different set of physical laws and tuning. But rather than saying there can be only one right answer, resulting in only one universe, namely ours, string theorists have instead proposed that all of these possibilities are equally probable and likely exist somewhere within a multiverse, meaning there are at least 10 to the power 500 differently tuned universes out there in the multiverse, maybe even infinite numbers. But this part where they say they're all equally probable and all exist, this is the part where some scientists then claim that this means that there is nothing special about the fine-tuning of our universe. We simply find these sets of parameters in our universe because we can only exist in a universe that is fine-tuned for life. But there are many other types of universes in the multiverse. We are just one possibility in an infinite sea, nothing special, therefore mystery solved. Or not. Really, all of this is speculation based on assumptions, not evidence. How about we explore another perspective? What does metaphysics say about this? Well, to answer that, let's first take a look at Hermetic teachings. In the Hermetic teachings on the principle of mentalism, which says the all is mind, the universe is mental, it later goes on to say that the all creates universes in its own mentality, and there are millions of such universes in existence within the infinite mind of the all. There it is. Hermeticists have been talking about the idea of a multiverse long before modern scientists. But they conceive that this multiverse is within the infinite mind of the all. They then go on to say that you are dwelling in the infinite mind of the all, and your possibilities and opportunities are infinite, both in time and space. In other words, we are evolving within the all, and there are infinite possibilities and ways in which we can evolve in our journey through eternity. Rather than rob us of the spirit or divine source, the Hermetic approach to the multiverse empowers us to realize our infinite possibilities and eternal being. Is that it? Or is there more to be gained from the metaphysical perspective? In Mystery School Kabbalah, we explore the concept of the multiverse as well, and we use it to expand our consciousness to touch infinity. For example, we explore the Kabbalistic concept of Ein Sof, the infinite source that is without end. Ein Sof is that source of will that initiates the Big Bang of creation of our universe. How does Ein Sof do this? Well, first of all, Ein Sof, being truly infinite, is beyond our universe, which means that Ein Sof's home is the multiverse, or the infinite sea of universes. One version of the story says that the infinite mind of Ein Sof devised a plan to manifest a universe that was conducive to life, consciousness, and its progression, one in which eternal spirits could come into and inhabit to express and thrive in as living beings. And to create this universe, Ein Sof summoned 144,000 rays from the multiverse. Each of these rays carried different ingredients or aspects that could fulfill parts of the plan. Ein Sof, as a source that creates universes, had already created other universes within the multiverse. But each universe has different components, different laws, and tuning. And to create this new universe, Ein Sof needed a specific set of ingredients, or we could say information, or even better would be to say a specific set of blueprints that were needed to succeed at fulfilling this plan. Each ray holds a blueprint. To get the right blueprints that would work, Ein Sof first sent out 144,000 feelers or messengers out into the multiverse, and their mission was to scan, communicate, and gain insight from amongst the trillions of universes and possibilities to figure out what works. As these messengers went out all over, they then each returned with one ray or blueprint that would work. As the 144,000 rays with the correct blueprints then came back together, they collided into one point. That collision resulted in what we now call the Big Bang. That place where these 144,000 rays united is what we call the Great Central Sun, which is like one central mainframe that holds all the blueprints. From there, the 144,000 rays are then sent out into the logos of the newly created and expanding universe. Each ray holds the blueprint for a different density level. There is a master observing or overseeing each ray, with a host of angelic beings to support them in now carrying out the blueprints and manifesting the plan. It's a cool story, but what does it reveal to us? Kabbalah is saying that there are 144,000 density levels on the vibrational spectrum between the Great Central Sun, or origin, and us here in the physical. 144,000 is regarded as a very magical and sacred number in Kabbalah. There are all kinds of numerological reasons for why, but for now, let's stay with this story and what else it reveals. According to Kabbalah, this physical density is the densest level, the 144,000th ray. That obviously then also tells us that within each density level or ray, there are sub-levels as well. We know from science that in the physical, we have a full spectrum of vibrational energies that we can interact with, such as light, sound, materia. All of this that we can detect in the physical is part of the sub-levels of the 144,000th ray, or density level. Remember that string theory says there's just one string with a particular geometry whose vibrations manifest all the different particles, forces, energies that make up the physical universe we know. Kabbalah is saying the same thing, but it calls that string a ray, and in particular, it is the 144,000th ray. What does this also imply then? Well, it says that our universe is not just physical. Within our universe, there are 144,000 density levels, with this physical level being just one of them, the last one. Not only are there many places within our physical universe to explore and learn from besides Earth, there are also many levels beyond this physical density to learn and grow from. And that is just within this universe. Beyond this universe, there is an infinite multiverse to also explore. So now, why are we so stuck on this idea that we can only learn and grow in this physical density of Earth? As the Hermeticists say, our possibilities and opportunities are infinite. The only thing that limits us is our mind. Our mind, our concepts, our thoughts create our reality, meaning the box we put ourselves in. By stretching our mind and our concepts out to touch infinity and consider all these other possibilities and opportunities, we can free ourselves from limited thinking and limited ways of being. We can realize that this life in this universe offers us a smorgasbord of opportunity. And that is the purpose of this universe. That was Ein Sof's plan. That is why our universe is so finely tuned for life and consciousness to evolve and progress in it, even in ways beyond what this physical realm can offer us. With this expanded awareness of the possibilities that lie before us, we can hopefully let go of getting so caught up in the drama and minutiae of the human game. We can hopefully remember our eternal being, because we too came from the multiverse. I'm Dr. Theresa Bullard, and this is Mystery Teachings.